Hi everyone, welcome to week 4 in Law of Banking and Financial Institutions. This is Professor Dunaway. I didn't plan properly, and so I'm recording this on Memorial Day, so happy Memorial Day to everybody. I meant to do it earlier in the weekend, and then things got away from me, and so I want to make sure that I get this posted before Tuesday, or when everybody's hopefully back in work mode. So anyway, I hope you're all having a great weekend. Your first assignment was due last evening, and so hopefully if you haven't asked for an extension, you've all been able to turn it in on time to avoid any late penalties. So last week for week 3, you learned about the organization of banks, bank powers, and branch banking. So hopefully, again, you've looked at the learning outcomes here and that you have a good understanding of the basic steps of bank formation and also the regulatory expectations for new banks, and that you know and understand the scope and limitations of bank powers, and that you have a good understanding of branch banking. So that was for week 3. Um, there were also 3 videos we wanted you to take a look at, as well as the reading that was located within the reading file. And then again, as I mentioned, your first assignment was due. I will be getting those graded and back to you by the end of day on Wednesday, hopefully sooner, but for sure by Wednesday. And then normally what I do is I'll discuss after that just where I saw, mistakes, where students can improve, just some general comments. But I usually wait until the extension period is over, and we do have some students on extension who will be turning their assignments in by next Sunday. So I will likely be doing my comments after that. But you'll be getting comments with your assignment as well if I see things that need to be improved or why you lost points. Okay, so this week, week 4, and I apologize if you hear some clicking where I'm at. It's very breezy and windy, so there's some things blowing around. So I apologize if you're hearing some weird background noises. Okay, so week 4, we are doing the duties of bank directors and officers, also insider transactions and conflicts of interest. So at the end of this week, you want to make sure that you're familiar with the 2 primary fiduciary duties of directors and officers, and also the related regulatory expectations. You want to make sure that you understand indemnification and the extent by which banks can indemnify directors and officers. And then you also want to make sure that you have an understanding of Reg O, Reg W, and then other conflict of interest rules that we'll be going over. And that's for week 4. And then looking ahead to week 5, we'll be discussing other bank charters, so savings associations, industrial banks, and non-bank banks, and credit unions. And that'll be for week 5. So let's see, I graded your discussion forum post last week. Overall, I think that you all did a great job. Dina and Truman, I think that your interaction with other students is really, really great. And I love to see that, the interaction, the multiple posts on other, either other students' posts or students that are commenting on your initial post. So really appreciate the interaction. And I really appreciate that the initial posts are fully responding to the prompt for the week. So again, overall, everyone did a really good job. I think thinking back, the main reason anybody lost points was just timeliness again. So you're all doing a really good job. Please keep it up, and I love seeing the interaction among the students that are posting. So great job. Just going back, going back to this week again. So for week 4, if I click into week 4, you will see that there's 3 videos posted again, and then the reading file. So make sure that you review all that. So 3 videos with the corresponding PowerPoints, and then the reading file. So that's for week 4. So just another summary. So for this week, you want to make sure you do the reading. You want to make sure that you watch the 3 videos. you want to post in the discussion forum for week 4, and you want to, if you want to, attend the optional office hour this week with Professor DeLune, and it'll be Thursday evening, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. So again, if you want to stop in and say hello or have any questions, again, Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific. And then your second assignment is due already at the end of this week. So next Sunday, which is June 4th, same time by 11:30 p.m. Pacific time. It's been posted, so you'll see right here, benchmark 2, due at the end of week 4. And I think that's it. So as I said, I will have your discussion forum posts and assignments graded by the end of Wednesday, hopefully sooner. And those will be back to you. And I think that's it. So I hope everyone has a great week. And please email me with any questions at all. And if I don't hear from you, I hope everyone has a really, really good week. Thanks, everyone, and a great Memorial Day today. Hopefully, you're all doing something fun and the weather's good. All right. Thanks, everyone. Bye.